how long should it take for you to marry the woman after giving her the promise ring?
First of all, let us understand one thing. Just like the name describes, promise ring. For me, it's just a symbol of an intention. It's just a sign of somebody's intentions, not necessarily a deliberate act. It's just somebody trying to declare his or her intention to you. But in this way, he's trying to add a symbol to it, which is the ring. What brings about the problem is what we say to convince who we are promising. That is where the problem comes in. Other than that, it is a very fine part of courtship that will deliberately lead into marriage. Because you need to promise by declaring your intentions to your partner. And then if she agrees, which is consideration, it moves on to become something fruitful. Other than that, promise ring will just be one of the usual ways of wooing a lady.
Oh, wooing?
Of course.
I don't agree.
I do. Okay, let me explain.
Wooing?
Yeah. Let me explain.
But before you give the girl a promise ring, you guys are probably so far gone in the relationship, isn't it?
You know, we are.
At what stage do we give them the promise?
I always say, when you are dealing with humans, okay, you need to be very careful about who you are considering to be the item of your conversation. The very reason I made that statement is that we equally have women around who are just waiting to get married. They are very eager, very ready for marriage. Such women, your style of wooing them will just be about promising them marriage directly. And she will fall a victim to that. So I'm saying...
But those people, we don't give them promise ring.
I'm saying, no, it depends. You see, that's what I'm saying. You need to meet one of them.
Okay.
And you get to know how hungry they are.
No, I get it. But I'm saying that the difference is that you don't necessarily need to give such woman a promise ring.
You bring in the promise ring just to, let me say, just to prove your seriousness to that kind of woman.
Okay.
You see, when you move away from that particular person we are discussing to another lady, you don't necessarily need a promise ring to woo her. Just about just telling her what you like about her and good. But I'm saying this particular type of women who are eager and hungry to get married, you can just start with even the promise ring and they'll fall for it. Because they are not ready for the I love you, let's go and meet. She's just ready to get married. Kofi, you should know what I'm trying to say.
I'm trying to.
We have women like
maybe it's because I haven't experienced any such.
But we have women like that who necessarily don't wait for all this, your vibes. If you're able to hit the hammer on the head, you know what? I like you, all right? I don't need much time to know you. But I believe you are ready to get married. If
That's
so,
dangerous.
It's not dangerous. This should tell you that man has done checks on that lady. That is why he's going that straight. And why
there are also, I know this might mean that we're swaying away from the conversation, but to be honest, there are men who just love to get married. And they honestly would not do any checks.
Yeah.
They'll just meet you and tell you that, and they'll get married to you. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, they don't mind. They'll just leave you and move on to the next lady.